Hi, I am Taras, the CTO at Droid-Technologies. I hold master's degree in radio engineering. I began my career as a firmware C++ developer for microcontrollers and microprocessors. For more than 6 years, I've been responsible for organization of technical processes for full-stack development of electronic devices, including software, hardware, firmware, and mechanical design. I often dive deeply into development process, constantly improving my skills as a developer. Today, I would like to share high-level steps that enable Droid-Technologies to complete projects in time and within budget. We will discuss the significance of proper documentation and planning. Additionally, we will touch upon the common issues and pitfalls that can impact the development. Let's get started. Our company is ISO 9001 certified, and we are in process of obtaining ISO 13485 in few months. We understand the importance of well-adjusted processes and documentation for project success. This also allows our customers to be well informed about the design status and makes project monitoring much easier. We offer a full range of services needed for a successful launch of your hardware project. We do firmware, software, hardware and mechanical design, as well as UX/UI design and mobile applications. Working in big teams requires effective planning and documentation. We document all communications within team and with customer to ensure that everything is on track. In general, an electronic product consists of the PCB that can also be flexible, enclosure, usually made of plastic or metal, and firmware or software that controls the device operation. Often, some additional software or hardware is necessary during maintenance, calibration, or production. In this video, we will focus on the design process and tools we use. Having a clear requirements is essential for achieving the predictable result, planning time and budget effectively. Often, at the very beginning of the project, the technical requirements are not available. In such cases, we assist our customers with determining of the requirements. Researching and selecting of the most suitable technologies at the initial stages of the project is a common practice. This step allows designing the best on-market products. As the technical requirements are finalized for all parts of the product, we must decide what options will we use during the development. For instance, how much time are we willing to invest in the reviewing of code and hardware, how much code will be covered with tests, and what tools will we use for code documentation. First, we break down features into smaller tasks. Then we estimate time for each task, providing a range that accounts for different scenarios. The minimum time is estimated for the perfect case, assuming no issues with third parties. The maximum time considers potential issues with suppliers, bugs in SDKs, component shortages, etc. This is a part of our risk management, allowing us to anticipate the worst-case scenario and focus on the critical parts. When we form sprints, we take into account the dependencies between different tasks. For example, driver development is done before the implementation of business logic. When prototypes arrive, we need a test firmware to start hardware validation immediately. We prioritize tasks to achieve this. We typically use Jira for project management, Git as a version control system for firmware and software, and Doxygen for code documentation. We are also open to any suggestions regarding project management tools. Architecture design is one of the most important steps of the design process. At this point, we involve our best experts to make sure everything will work perfectly and no pitfalls are missing. Team selection is very important for the best performance during the development. Our company offers motivated engineers with expertise in different fields. This allows us to make a team with the best expertise for almost any project. Let's say we need to design a consumer device. In this case, we recommend the following team composition. One hardware engineer who works full-time, two firmware engineers who works full-time as well, one mechanical engineer, and UX/UI designer if the device needs some user interface. Project manager is also very important part of each team. We plan our work to eliminate unnecessary delays. For example, when the work of mechanical engineer is done, he stops work full-time and only provides support if needed. We also offer application development for mobile and computers. Application development team works closely with the firmware developers to make sure everything will work together perfectly. During the development, our managers ensure that work is done as planned, everything is documented, and the results match customers' expectation. Our teams generate periodical reports to show the progress. Also, our customers have access to all documentation and output files. Work on firmware, software, hardware, mechanics, and UX/UI is started simultaneously and takes part in parallel. This allows significant reduction of time to market. We always try to optimize time to market when planning our work. We involve a lot of manual and automatic testing during the development stage. Tests we design allow validation of product features and testing of each part separately. This allows us to make sure that product matches the requirements. Our team designs devices intended to pass certification, like FCC, CE or FDA. We also can help with preparing the necessary documentation, performing in-house tests, and preparing for tests in the certification laboratory. We also work with the certification laboratory located in Kyiv, Ukraine. Video under the link below gives more information about EMC testing. After a successful launch of the product, some support or improvements are often needed. You can rely on Droid-Technologies for this. We have a well-described documentation structure and requirements for design and production files. This makes the tracking of the progress very convenient. All files are available for our customers as soon as they are created. Each release includes a full pack of documentation. This allows easy analysis and comparison of product releases. Droid-Technologies is an ISO 9001 certified company with well-adjusted processes. We offer skillful teams of in-house engineers to design and launch your products. We are always happy to help you in achieving your dream.